Want to speak real Polish from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at polishpod101.com.
Hello everybody, my name is Marzena and welcome to Polish Top Words. Today we'll learn top 10 most common tourist vocabulary. So are you ready? So our first word is bilet. It means ticket. So once again, bilet means a ticket. And for example, you can say poproszę bilet normalny. Poproszę bilet normalny. Normal ticket, please. So actually, normal ticket, yeah, it's a literal translation. We say in Poland, bilet normalny for an adult ticket. So, as opposed to the one for children, which we will say ulgowy. Ulgowy. Ulgowy means that there is some kind of ulga. So it means that there is some percent off the price. So you pay less. And bilet normalny is we just say normal ticket, but it means adult ticket, like the very basic ticket, as opposed to the one for kids. Or to the one for elders, which they usually have a cheaper ticket as well. And depending on the city you go in Poland, sometimes you will buy just one ticket for the bus and you can go as many stops as you want. Like this is how it works in Warsaw. But also in Warsaw you can buy time-limited ticket. Like, for example, a ticket for 75 minutes. And this means that you can go wherever you want for 75 minutes from the time you validate this ticket. But you can change the bus. So, for example, if you have to take the tram and then you bus and then you have to switch to metro or something. So you are basically taking three different transportation ways. Then it's better for you maybe to get a 75 minutes ticket so you can switch between those and don't pay additional price and you don't have to buy another ticket, which is a very convenient way. And what happens if you are stuck with this 75 minutes ticket in a traffic jam? Well, usually most of the vehicles like buses or trams, they will have a ticket machine inside of it. So you can buy another ticket if you are like running late and then there is a big traffic jam and you didn't really count it in and now it's your 75 minutes is already over, then you can buy a new one at the bus. If there is no ticket machine, the best thing you can do is just get off at the next bus stop. So that's how it works in Warsaw, and other cities around the Poland is sometimes different. Sometimes you have one-time ticket, sometimes you have a time limit ticket, sometimes you have a different type of ticket, so be sure to ask about it when you get to the city. Our next word is turysta, a tourist. Turysta means a tourist, so that probably will be you when you are going around and sightseeing in Poland. And for example, you can say dużo tutaj turystów. There is a lot of tourists here. Dużo tutaj turystów. So actually there is more and more tourists coming to Poland, to Warsaw, to Kraków, of course. But lately even cities like Wrocław, Opole, Poznań even, or Gdańsk are pretty much touristic. There is a lot of tourists coming. And they are very busy, especially during summer, especially Gdańsk, which is very close to the Baltic Sea. It's a super busy city during the summer. Plan podróży, itinerary. For example, you can say, to jest nasz plan podróży. To jest nasz plan podróży. This is our itinerary. And of course, it's good to make your plan podróży before you come to Poland. And I would advise you to stay for about a week or so to see as much as you can, because coming for a shorter period of time, like 3 days or 2 days, it can be okay, but you will probably not enjoy it so much. So at least, I would say at least 1 week, if not more, because Poland is a big country. and there is a lot of places you can travel to, you can travel around. I guess right now all the big major cities are pretty well connected with the train usually, or sometimes buses, and buses can be very cheap. So please check it out when you plan to go to Poland, if you can go by train, or maybe you should take a bus. Sometimes it's just a small difference, and all the buses usually have Wi-Fi, so you can still like watch something or just sit down and play or whatever, and enjoy your bus ride as well. Przewodnik, the guidebook. The same word can be used to refer to a guide or a male guide. Przewodnik. And you can ask somebody, masz przewodnik? Masz przewodnik? Do you have a guidebook? Of course, it's important to buy one before coming to Poland, so you can know all the attractions that are waiting ahead for you. So to make like your plan podróży, your itinerary, it's very important to have one. But also, you know, when you are walking around, sometimes it's just very convenient to have something like that, to have your przewodnik, to check out for like new restaurants or something that's around you. Of course, you can use internet, and there is Wi-Fi pretty much everywhere around in bigger cities, and that's sometimes more convenient, but sometimes just, you know, easy to have your book, your guidebook. Our next word is autobus wycieczkowy, which means a tour bus. And lately it's been more and more popular to go around big cities like Warsaw or Krakow with a tour bus. So it's easy because you can just buy one ticket and you can go around. And in Warsaw there is also one city bus that is dedicated for tourists. So of course everybody can take it, but the funny part is that it goes around Warsaw and it gets you to all those big tourist locations. So it goes from one tourist location to another, and of course it's a normal city bus. And as I said, anybody can take it. But the funny part is that, you know, it goes around all the main sites, so that's very, very convenient. And if you are taking a tour and you've got this tour bus, you can say, gdzie jest nasz autobus wycieczkowy? Gdzie jest nasz autobus wycieczkowy? Where is our tour bus? Gdzie jest nasz autobus wycieczkowy? Świątynia means a temple, and you will not find a lot of temples in Poland, like very close to zero, but sometimes we call a church a temple as well. So sometimes we actually refer to a church as świątynia or świątynia Boga, like the God's temple or something like that. And for example, you can say, zróbmy sobie zdjęcie przed świątynią. Zróbmy sobie zdjęcie przed świątynią. Let's take a picture in front of a temple. Another one, meczet, mosque. There are some places where we still have some. In my hometown, we used to have one. We don't have it anymore, but everybody knows where it used to be, so everybody refers to that place, well, you know, this place where a meczet was, where a mosque was. And in a sentence, you can use this word like this. Ten meczet jest bardzo stary. Ten meczet jest bardzo stary. This mosque is very old. The next word is super important in Poland, and it's kościół, church. Basically, if you are going around Poland, very, very possible that you will be going or sightseeing around all those churches. So all around kościół, kościół, kościół. And for example, you can say, ten kościół został zbudowany w średniowieczu. Ten kościół został zbudowany w średniowieczu. This church was built in the Middle Ages. Ten kościół został zbudowany w średniowieczu. Yes, we do have a lot of kościół or a lot of churches in Poland. For example, in my hometown, Opole, we do have around I guess 1, 2, 3, maybe 3, around 3 in just the city, the main part, the main city square in the city center. So it's like maybe 2 minutes from one church to another, and they're all different. So it's very nice for sightseeing or going around, but it's like literally maybe 2-3 minutes between one and the other. And when they have on Sunday, you can hear the bells ringing in one church and another one, and 5 minutes later another one. So it's very funny. And yeah, we have a lot of churches in Poland, basically. Some of them very beautiful, so please check it out. Our next word is wodospad. Wodospad means waterfall, and it's basically the word itself is built like in English, so water is falling, and in Poland is wodospad. Spad, like go down, from spadać, and wodo from woda, from water, so the water is falling, wodospad. And for example, you can say, podobno tam jest duży wodospad. Podobno tam jest duży wodospad. There is supposed to be a big waterfall out there. Podobno tam jest duży wodospad. Well, we don't really have a lot of waterfalls in Poland. I guess if you go to the mountains, you will see like a small river and something like a waterfall, which can look beautiful. But I guess we have more lakes maybe, which are even more beautiful. So please be sure to check out Polish nature, because it's amazing. Our next word is a lot of fun, and it's wycieczka. Wycieczka means a tour, and if you find a nice wycieczka in an offer, maybe you can say, pojedziemy na tę wycieczkę. Pojedziemy na tę wycieczkę. Are we going for this tour? And of course you can go by yourself and go around and do sightseeing by yourself, but it's also very nice to get a tour, a guided tour, especially if you go around Krakow, like you go to Auschwitz or you go to Wieliczka. And I think it's very important to get guided tour there, because first of all, it's very difficult to get there, and second of all, it's nice to go there with somebody who can tell you a little bit more about the place than just see the place. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please remember to put thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Also, go to polishpod101.com for more videos like this and more information like this. Thank you again, and see you!